Welcome back, everybody, to Music with me, Mrs. Winslow. We are going to sing our Here We Are Together song. If you're just joining us, you're new to these videos, welcome. Very happy to have you here. This song welcomes everybody, and I'm glad we're here together today. Here we are together, together, together. Oh, here we are together with our music team. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. All right, boys and girls, today's lesson is going to be based on a book that I bet you already have heard. Can you read that? What does it say? Brown bear, what do you see? I know so many of you know this book. We are not going to say the book, though. We're not going to read just the words. We're going to sing the book using solfege. Do you remember our song called Apple Tree? The first note was this. Do you know what the name of this is? That's right, it's sol. Sol. Do you remember the name of this? That's right, it's mi. Mi, sol, mi, sol, mi. Can you sing that with me? Sol, mi, sol, mi. And we have another one that we learned that's like this. Do you remember? La, sol, mi, la. Can you do that with me? Sol, mi, la. Very good. And then the other one we are going to use is the one with our fist. The lowest note of our solfege scale and the highest note of our solfege scale. So we're going to sing sol, mi, do. Can you try that? Sol, mi, do. Very good. Now you're ready to learn the question and the answer melodies for Brown Bear, Brown Bear. So the question is always going to sound like this. Sol, mi, sol, mi, sol, sol, la, sol, mi. Now it'll make sense when I add the words. Brown bear, what do you see? Did that make sense? Try it with me. Let's say the words and sing the solfege. Ready? Use your hands with me. Brown bear, what do you see? Then every question is going to sound like this. Sol, mi, sol, mi, do. But we might add a few more T's in there. So it sound like this with words. I see a red bird looking at me. Would you sing the red bird part with me? I see a red bird looking at me. So good. Now we're going to go through the whole book. If you're not sure how to sing it, listen and join in the book when you're ready. I'm going to hold this up close so that you can read the words. If you're not able to read some of the words, Try to guess what they are by looking at the picture. Ready? Brown bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Good job. Now this is Redbird. And Redbird is going to find a yellow duck. Redbird, what do you see? Oh, I messed up. It's on me. I see a yellow duck looking at me. Very good. Yellow duck is going to see a blue horse. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Very good. What's Blue Horse going to see? Blue Horse is going to see a green frog. Here we go. Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Wonder who green horse or green frog is gonna see. Purple cat. Have you ever seen a purple cat? Here we go. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Does purple cat see a white dog? Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me. Does that white dog see? Oh, a black sheep. And guess what? We're going to speed this up a little bit. Here we go. White dog, what do you see? I see a black sheep looking at me. Could you do it that fast? Our black sheep is going to see a goldfish. Same speed, ready, go. Black sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. Can you go faster? Let's see, here we go, a little faster. Ready, and goldfish, what do you see? I see a teacher looking at me. Do you see a teacher looking at you? You should. It's me. The teacher is going to see children looking at her. A little faster. Ready, and teacher, what do you see? I see children looking at me. Very good. Now let's ask the children what they see. Look at all those kids. Do you think one of them is you? Maybe one of them looks just like you. Here we go. Let's ask our question. Children, what do you see? Where's the question? Uh-oh, there's no answer on this page. Let's turn and see. Oh my gosh, there's lots of answers. So we're gonna have to be really, really careful how we answer this. Maybe we should go, we see a brown bear, a red bird. Should we try that? All right, here we go. Ready, and We see a brown bear, a red bird, a yellow duck, a blue horse, a green frog, a purple cat, a white dog, a black sheep, a goldfish, and a teacher looking at us. That's what we see. Okay, boys and girls, now we are going to do something different. We are going to come up with some movements that you can use while you sing this book or while you have somebody read this book to you, which underneath this video is a link to a person reading this book. So you can listen and watch the link and you can make some movements. What kind of movements does a bear make? What does a bear look like? Maybe when it's mad, it looks like this. Maybe when it's happy, it's just walking. What about when it's trying to catch fish in the river? Maybe it's using its paw to grab some fish, or maybe it's ducking its head down to grab some fish with its teeth. I want you to think of something you can do to make a movement, okay? A red bird. Birds like to fly. Maybe we could flap our wings. Or maybe we can move with our arms out like we have wings ourselves. What about a yellow duck? A yellow duck can fly too, can't it? But it also makes some sounds. Maybe you can make some sounds like quack, quack. Do you think so? They also like to paddle with their feet. So maybe you can use your feet while you're sitting down to paddle, or you can pretend like your hands are their feet. A blue horse. Ooh, what does a blue horse do? With their paws, sometimes they dig and they go, nay, and they move their heads back and forth like that. Or maybe you can prance up and down around the room. A green frog. We all know how to be a frog, I think. Bend down, ribbit. Oh, that shook the room, didn't it? What about a purple cat? Have you ever been a cat before? I know when I was a little kid, I used to pretend like I was a cat a lot. Maybe you can scratch. Cats like to scratch. Maybe you can pretend to lick your paw because they like to do that too. A white dog. What do dogs like to do? I know my dog likes to snuggle. Maybe a dog would like to jump and play and run around. What about a black sheep? Have you ever seen a sheep before? I've seen some sheep. They're a little bit different, but I know what sound they make. Bah! Do you know what sound they make? So maybe you could come up with a movement all by yourselves for a black sheep. Ooh, what does a goldfish do? Maybe you could make your cheeks move. Or maybe you could pretend like you're swimming through the ocean or swimming through your tank at home. Maybe you have a goldfish. What about a teacher? What could you do when the teacher is in the book? I think you have enough teachers that you could come up with something. What about children? What do you like to do? Maybe you like to play basketball. Maybe you like to kick a soccer ball. Maybe you like to dance. Come up with a movement that is you. Now, I am not going to read this book again, but I want you to read it again, maybe with your mom or dad using the link below, and come up with some movement this time. Boys and girls, I love learning with you. I love doing music with you. I'm so glad we worked on solfege today. Sol, mi, la, and do. I'm so glad that you decided to join me today. Okay, I will see you next time.